Hey everyone, it's Zadira and Steffi.
Hello.
We are here over at Steffi's house. If you watched the last episode, we did a tour of Steffi's house. But tonight, we're not doing a tour of Steffi's house. We're doing a tour of my house, which is across the river. Alrighty, well, here is the front of a house, and I'm going to give Steffi a tour, so she can see everything firsthand and comment as we go.
Yeah, she actually totally rebuilt her house.
And I hired a bricklayer today, and magically, Steffi was able to get the print of the red brick, and so she came over and she laid brick all around my house. Isn't that beautiful? She's a good bricklayer.
Thank you.
It really made it look nice. So anyway, welcome to my home. Let's see. I don't have a lot of doors, but I have a few. But I don't like doors. I don't like doors in any game. Do I, like Steffi?
Nope.
Okay, so when you first come in, this is the big open living area.
Wow.
And let's go over here and check out this room. This is for some of the deviants. These require kind of the same thing.
Nice.
So I put them all together in here. And then I had a few extra space, a little bit of extra space here, so I used it for these machinery and these things here. But then this is my office workspace here with my desk and computer.
Perfect.
Yeah.
I love that you have the window behind it.
Yeah, so then you can just sit in your chair and contemplate as you're doing your work.
And play once human.
Yeah, play what's human. This is my kitchen. I made this rounded. It had it squared off and it didn't look right, but I used they're called fans. I want to make sure you know what it's called. It is a wooden fan foundation. I used the wooden crescent ceiling on the outer part right here.
That is
where
amazing.
I'm standing, this part right here. So it turned out really good. I like the way it turned out by using that idea. And then these are using the little small walls, and you have to just do several of them up. And then I enclosed that corner, and I use this to be able to display my little models.
I love that so much. I'm definitely doing that in my next house.
And I have a radio, so I can, while I'm cooking, I can listen to the music of the day.
Yeah.
Pop hits or talk radio. And here's a little breakfast nook over here with one of the little models. And then our dining area.
Nice.
Yeah. And so this is the kitchen. It's nice, have it very accessible to be able to make everything I need.
Yeah.
Here's the living room. And again, I have a spot to place my models so we can show those off. This little thing right here is the way I came up with the coffee table. What is that called? Let's see. These are the extended dark low cabinet, and you can see there's two of them. And I placed them together back to back, very, very close together, so you can't hardly even tell.
So smart.
I made such a great
I need to do that.
Table. Yeah. And then have the piano and all that back there with all the pretty bookshelves lining the wall. So then we have this little area here just to place. And then this is my big workshop. And I have everything here that I need. You go over here and you can dismantle. And after you dismantle, you've got all these chests for scrap, for parts, for glue, for fiber, and I named each one special as all the purple stuff. I didn't know what it was at the beginning, so I just called it special. And then ammo and all that. So,
nice.
And then here's a picture I took.
Wow.
When we first started playing, we got a task. Speaking of that, have we checked our task lately, Steffi?
Ooh, I haven't.
I don't think we have. Anyway, so what you do is you go to tab and go to summon V and interact and view commissions, not tasks. Oh, you know what? I'm almost wondering if we'll even get any more tasks.
That's possibly.
It's been a while.
That we won't. Yeah.
Yeah, we might not because week 6. We might not, but anyway. So one of my commissions was to take 5 pictures, I think, at the very beginning. And so, let's see, leave. There we go. Okay, you can leave, V. Okay, you're in the way. There you go. Anyways, now he's back here. So anyhow, this was the one of the first pictures I took, and I was just so tickled with it.
It turned out so
I didn't even mean
cool
for it to be so pretty, but it turned out really pretty.
It's very artistic because you even got stop in the picture.
Yeah, I saw that when after I looked at it a little bit. Yeah, so... Oh, no, I think we had to take a picture of a deer, wasn't it?
That was one of the tasks. We had to take a picture of a deer.
Yeah. And so I was able to get that picture, and I just love it. So I displayed it in here with my work area.
I love it. It's very cool.
Goodness, all these little deviants are just everywhere. So let's go on upstairs and show this is just a little sitting area as you come up the stairs. And then here's where I keep, this is like a little nook that I thought, well, I'll just keep the storage there. This is on the way up. We'll check that out. I put the table down, the coffee table down again here, and then I made a display for all my trophies.
This looks amazing. I like the yellow with the wallpaper. It looks really nice.
I was able to use the half pillars here to be able to make this display, and it was very not wanting to cooperate, but it worked. It did work for me like this. So if you want to try it, and then covering these with these coverings kind of made it look really nice with the different prints that we've been getting over time.
Yeah, it looks really nice.
It's amazing how the prints look very different. I'll show you, like this print, the flooring. It looks like that is what it looks like. But then when you place it, it looks just like that. It doesn't have the border, so it's kind of nice. Others do that too. So be sure and check your prints out on different things so that you never know what they're going to look like. So be sure and check them all out. This is just a nook that has my vault in it.
Nice.
I thought that was a good place to put that.
Very nice. That's like your that's
closet.
like your closet with your hot water heater in it.
Yeah, exactly. That's kind of what it looks like. But it made a nice little closet, and I didn't know what else to do. It was just a little area.
Yeah, that's
down
using
here
the space
is the
wisely.
bedroom. So I really love how cozy it turned out. I have my landscape prints over here and my portraits over here. I'm just so tickled. I love all of the different little things that we're finding at let's see,
Blackfell.
Blackfell, yeah.
You have pictures I've never seen before.
I just love this one in the middle. And
so
I love the
pretty.
little girl with the umbrella.
Yeah.
That's so pretty. And I just got this fellow. I don't know. Just got it recently. And so I'll put it up there. But we have different landscapes. And so this is my bedroom.
Look, guys, she has an alarm clock. Isn't that cool?
I have a little alarm clock. You don't have that yet, Steffi?
I don't. Nuh-uh.
Yeah, you have the candle, though.
You have stuff I've never seen before.
Yeah, you do, too. It's kind of fun. We go shopping over... dumpster diving pretty much every night over it.
Yeah. Mostly to get gear crates for mod parts and
check out my video. I showed how to do that. It's a 20 minutes or less, and you can get so many mods. And since Blackfell is up in the higher area, you can get higher level mods and stuff. So it's worth it to take 20 minutes. We go pretty much every night. But I have this up here for my rainwater, and that goes down to help water my garden down below. And I might end up filling up this with crop plots because I want to grow a lot of honeysuckle. Honeysuckle helps you have health on your canned meat. And so I never have enough honeysuckle, and so I need to fix it. I'm thinking about using the half columns and going ahead and doing 1.5 up instead of 2 up, and so I can have the lights, so I can have more control. But right now it's
That would be
I
awesome.
have to come up here and water these all the time, and they always get way too much sun. But I can at least water them and keep them watered. And they grow much slower if you don't have them controlled. It takes a lot longer. This is my attic. It's like a real attic. So I can always use it for more storage.
Yeah,
or
this is cool.
if I need it for something. But it does look like a real attic down here. So anyway, so that is the main house. And let's go down, show you the backyard. And I put my goats back out. Billy and Nana are out here. And this, I'm trying this. And I have logged in and out probably 4 or 5 times today, and so far so good, except Nana has had her head stuck there all day long.
That's weird.
So I'm almost thinking maybe she'll get unstuck if she gets hungry. Let's look at her. Yeah, she's not hungry. So when she gets hungry, I'm hoping
that she'll go over to
that
the
she'll get unstuck.
Yeah.
Billy is doing really good. He's already 52% tamed. So I'm very excited about that. But I had a terrible time. I had put them away in my backpack. Or no, I put them in a storage crate because I was having so much frustration. They were falling through the floor. So I told Steffi, I said, I'm going to try. She kind of did this, where I put my foundations way down as far as they would go on the ground. And I'm hoping that they don't fall through. She said hers did at first, but that now they're not.
Yeah.
I don't know.
The first 2 days, I think I found them under foundations.
Yeah.
And I had to rescue them. But they haven't in a couple of days, so maybe they fixed that.
Yeah, one person said that if you put your foundations over water, they won't. But I don't think I like that idea. I don't want to try that.
That's kind of weird.
Yeah, so, and another hint is to put your food trough in the middle of your pen, not on the outside edge, because that is what part of the reason why they end up going through the walls and stuff, because they're over by the walls, like she is over there. And that's not good. It's not good because when you log in, your house doesn't log in as fast, and so that's how they can escape. It's while your stuff is logging in.
Yeah, that makes sense. That's what happened in Ark.
Yeah, that's exactly. We had that problem in Ark. It was terrible because you could tame your animals, but and you could put them on wander. And if you put them on wander, they would collect things for you, but we couldn't do it because they would end up escaping.
I love how you put the hydrangeas here.
Yes, I was hoping it seemed like they come back and forth here. They go to there and they go to there. And so I thought, well, I'm going to put the whole row of hydrangeas there. Maybe that will keep them from completely leaving the pen.
Yeah,
and I rounded it out a little bit because they seem to go into corners. So if you see over here, I kind of rounded this out. And they haven't actually been over here since I did that. I'm not sure what the difference is. The corners, I don't know. I don't have no clue, but boy, everybody's hoping that they fix the mechanics on them, because right now it's a mess. And I do want to see what will happen, because he is a level. I'm so scared of pushing G.
I know, me too.
They need to change that key, because my fingers are real close to the G. But on F, you'll see he's a grade S, and then Nana is a grade C. You can see it says high yield 1, slightly increases byproduct yield, and rapid production 1, reduces byproduct production interval. I don't want to harvest them, so that's not my point. But especially Nana, I want her to be able to give milk. So we'll just have to see. I don't know. I'm hoping that they will give us products without harvesting them, because I mean, you go through so much. It's so expensive.
Gosh, it's taken so long for them. What was the first? It's been a week since we got them.
Yeah, mine haven't been out, but they've been out a couple of days. And two, another thing I found out too about the farming is the food spoils. I did not realize that food spoils. So here I've been trying my best to grow sage so I could make a ton of food before I brought them out again, because I wasn't able to keep up with the food. That's another thing people are asking for, is to try to get them to fix it so the food either lasts longer or isn't so expensive, because it takes a full day for sure to make that, to do the sage. I mean, it takes a lot to grow it. So, and then I found out, well, it doesn't do any good. See, I've got 48. I think I had 50 something when I started, because I thought I'm going to get up and make enough of that, because animal food shouldn't spoil. I wouldn't think. I had no idea that it spoiled. So it is spoiling. Slowly, very slowly, but it is spoiling. So that's not a good idea to make up a bunch ahead of time. I thought it was a good idea. But here's my sage. I had to plant this garden just to make enough sage, just to make enough food for my goats.
Wow.
So it's crazy. So anyways, speaking of a barn and garage, which we work with, here is my work area where I have my generators, and I fixed my generators so you have to add something, and I use logs, and so I fixed it so they're very easy to access, so I can access each one very easily, and they don't take up a ton of room. Yeah, but you can see I can access so easy just to add my wood.
Having them in a room by themselves, so they're not just out.
Yeah, and I don't have to worry about the eels getting in my way. Yeah. So, anyway, so here we have the deviants that need the heat, and they need the little lights of certain colors. Ooh. And over here I have the deviants that need cold and certain colors. And then these they need electricity, so I put them right here because it'd be easy to hook them up.
Oh yeah, that's so smart.
And so they need toys, so I use the little models. I put them on a box.
That's so cute. I didn't think about doing that. That's very cool.
And then a radio. They need a radio, so they listen to the radio.
Nice.
So it just works out really good. And then if you watched my one episode, I showed how to build this barn. This is what started out when we got the ranching, and I was so excited, but boy, they would not stay in these pens for nothing. They'd end up outside walking around the barn, walking around the house. I love those rabbits so much. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, they're so cute.
They are the cutest. I want a stuffed one. Oh my gosh, they're so cute. So anyway, but this is the barn. Be sure and check that video out if you're interested in seeing how to build a barn. I do have some flowers out here on the front porch to kind of make it look nice. The landscape goes way down in the front toward the river, and it goes way up in the back. So I have to have these really long stairs to get into my house, but it works out okay. And then, but you can see the barn, the shape that it is. It just turned out so cute, and I've had lots of people have commented and said they like the design of it. So be sure and check out that video, because I go step by step. It's only like a 6-minute video or something.
This is cool too. I like how you have this kind of path through.
Yeah, I thought I needed that instead of having to. I needed a way to get through.
I like that.
So anyway, that is my home. And thank you so much for joining us in my home. I do appreciate it so much. And be sure and check out all of our once human. Let's see. I'm going to go with, let's put this fish in the background.
Ooh, did you guys see this fish? It's so cool.
I love this fish.
It's awesome. I've not seen anything like it. I haven't caught anything like it anyway.
I caught that one. Boy, I thought, man, he's going in my aquarium. But I appreciate each and every one of you very much, guys, for watching us. Oh, my goodness, we're having a ball. We have not moved to a new server. We have stayed here. Oh, you know what? That's something we were going to talk about, and I totally forgot till just now. But we have something to say about moving your, putting your building in Eternaland. Right, Steffi?
Oh, do I have something to say?
Yeah.
Don't get me started.
Right when they were talking about us moving over to a new server, we went and signed up, And we were all ready to go to the new server, and we went over and spent a couple of days trying to figure out how the blueprint would work to move our house over to Eternaland. And oh my gosh, don't do it.
I wasted 4 hours on Saturday trying.
Yeah, and then Steffi warned me, and I didn't have as much trouble. But what you want to do, if you want to move your house, take all of the decorations off your walls, take your prints off of the walls,
take your wallpaper, ceiling paper,
take all of that off.
All of it off. And
it just causes problems.
Undo all the electric wires, take off all of the electric plugs.
Your wiring will not go. It's a big old mess. This corner that I worked so hard on over here I could not get it to work in Eternaland. It was just flashing red, flashing red, flashing red. Anything that's out of sync just a teeny tiny bit will flash red, and you cannot do it. I ended up having to do, it said I had 81% finished of my house, and I couldn't figure out how to fix all the flashing red. It was just awful, absolutely awful. So I ended up stopping the building, and then I was able to build it by myself. I was able to just build it. So you might as well just build it. It's easier to build it than it is to do I was like Steffi. I ended up, even though she warned me and I ended up doing a whole lot what she said, I still had spent several hours trying to do it. So just as a warning, if you want to build your house, it's not like moving it here. How you move it in this world is wonderful. But if you want to put it down in Eternaland, oh my gosh.
They need to do some serious.
Yeah. It
fixes.
can be done. In Ark, we have a mod that we played with that you set down the little camera thing, just like in Eternaland, and you say, I want to put this right here, and you can adjust it. You can walk all the way around it. You can do everything to make sure you have it just placed just right, and then you click the button, and the whole entire thing appears before your eyes.
Even the things in the storage boxes.
Yeah, the things don't go with you in the storage boxes. The fish don't come with the aquarium. The deviants don't come with the deviation houses. It's just
so there's 2 different kinds of furniture that you have too. 2 different kinds of decorations that you have. You have a formula which you can use multiple times, but then they give you individual little pieces. None of those little individual pieces
that are in your inventory
in Eternaland.
Yeah. They don't, so they don't carry over into your house.
Yeah, just take a dry shell of a house.
Yeah, that's the only thing that really works. It's just
put it
awful.
down and then decorate.
But that's a warning, just as a warning. So you can put it down, and you have to sell a lot of stuff in order to get enough sand. And then you can go around and click things. You go through and you click, and it will appear. But it's just so limited.
Yeah.
And you have to just keep selling stuff to get enough if you have a big house. Now, if you have a small house, it's not a problem. But they have, in Eternaland, there's actually a couple of cute little houses over there.
Yeah, they have them already pre-built for you.
Yeah, so you might as well just move into that. Because oh my gosh, we learned the hard way. And I hope it's helpful. I hate being so gripey about it.
I know, because we like so much about this game.
Yeah.
We really do.
Yeah, the building is definitely... It's way low on our likable list. We love the building, but there's too much stress and too much frustration and too much.
Yeah, mostly I think my stress and frustration is what is a formula and what is not, and what I can use and what I cannot.
Confusion. Let's put it that way.
Too much confusion for sure, but there is frustration too with the roofs and
it's just. And you do learn. Eventually, it does get easier, but it shouldn't even be frustration in the beginning. Because we played too many games with building, and we know that building can be easy and fun.
Yeah, and I think that's part of the problem is we know that it can be done in games.
Yeah.
And we don't understand why they're not doing it in all games.
Yeah. So anyway, after all of that negativity, we do appreciate you staying with us. And thank you so much. Be sure and check out the other videos we have available. And hopefully some of it will help.
Yeah.
All right. Talk to you later. Bye.
Bye, guys.